So here we have the Brother 3034. It's the same really configuration as the 2104. The models are very similar. So we've positioned the threads on the back. We've got all color coded so that we can follow them through. And we normally do that standing up so that and bring the threads through to here so that when you sit down you're not constantly standing and you can reach up to the guide. It's important that the thread goes through the guide here. The official threading is through 1, through 2 and then down to 3. This isn't really that important as long as the thread's retained and it's free flowing. What's more important is that the thread flows off the reel smoothly without kinking or catching at all, to allow an even flow of thread through the machine. So first thing we're going to do is prepare the machine for threading, and like sewing machines, many overlockers now have auto release tension units. The older ones had all sorts of manual things, but these newer ones now have auto tension release, which is connected to the presser foot lever. So we're going to lift the presser foot up. That opens the discs and means the machine is ready to thread. Also on this model, we've got these two lines, one on the casing, one on the wheel. We align those, and that means then that this lever can be operated to expose the other end of the lower looper. Now we can follow the instructions and start with number 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. But if we want to be safe, what we're going to do is start with number 3. And there's a good reason for that, but we're going to come down 3. 3 is green, so it only goes underneath the one arm and then over the hook there. So we're just underneath that one arm with the green dot. And then from there, we're going to go straight through the eye of the looper. A little bit tangled there. This is why tweezers is a very good idea. You can see what you're doing while you're doing it. So we're going to put the thread through the eye of the looper, and then we're going to put it underneath the presser foot and out of the back of the machine, making sure that it's not tangled or snagged anywhere. So we've got a free flow there. So now we're going to do the blue one, which is the lower looper. We're going to come down there around the guide. The blue goes underneath both of these arms and then over the hook. While we've got this exposed here, the thread goes around the triangle and back. Once we've done that, we can push the lower looper back, just giving us a bit more space to thread the eye of the looper. Now, this thread also needs to go through and underneath the presser foot. The official is 11. So the thread goes from the eye of the looper underneath the upper looper. That's important. As we've done number 3, the upper looper first, we've made sure that we don't make a mistake here. Because what you don't want is the blue thread underneath the green thread at that point. The machine will jam. So I'm going to pull that through. Pop that on the blade and underneath the foot, now at the back of the machine. So that's really the difficult bit. Next would be the 2 needles. needles will come down across, through, again, through the eye of the needle, underneath the presser foot and out of the back. That'll give us a good threading technique. Now, as the machine has got auto tension release, you cannot use this machine or operate this machine with the presser foot up. You'll have no tension and the threads will tangle. So we've got to make sure that we lower the presser foot before operating the machine.